Welcome to Envisioned Broadcasting Radio, your station for empowerment, music, and talk radio. EB Radio presents Empower Hour with Jaresha. A show that shares the stories behind the journeys of leaders, influencers, and motivators. The Empower Hour with Jaresha begins now.
Hello, amazing people. Welcome to Empower Hour with Jaresha. I am your host, Jaresha Moore-Smith. And on this radio show, I interview leaders, motivators, and influencers who come on the show to share their stories behind their success to empower you for growth and success. I truly hope that you all are staying safe and letting your greatness shine. Do you guys realize we are one day closer to 2021? And some of us are still procrastinating and still not focused on what we should be doing. Now, if I am driving down your street, it's okay because we still have time. We still have time to get it together. So I really need to speak to the empowered and ready people for a minute. And y'all know, empowered and ready, okay? So these are the ones that are empowered and ready for 2021. I love that you are empowered and ready, but here is my question. How are you helping and supporting someone else to be empowered and ready for 2021? How are you sewing into someone else to help them feel empowered and ready? Now, I think it's amazing. It is great. I high five you for being empowered and ready. So these are the people that have probably already done their vision boards. They already have their planners together. They already have their mantra. They've already completed their power sheets. They have already done their motto. They have their word for 2021. So you are empowered and ready. And like I said, I high five you. But how are you sewing into someone else to help them feel empowered and grow and be ready for 2021? So we know that this year has been one interesting year. And I think it has truly helped us all to be grateful and truly appreciate the things, the things that are a whole heck of a lot more than what we have. I can honestly raise my hand and say that this year has opened up my eyes to a whole nother level of feeling grateful, a whole nother level of just appreciating even more than what I have in the past. And some of us are trying to keep everything together on our own street, at our own house. But I love this time of the year because I feel like people, all the amazing people out there, really start showing up and giving and blessing each other. It truly warms my heart to see so much love and giving during this time. And this is a time when we all need it the most. Even more because the fact that 2020 has been one crazy year. So I just want to take a moment to recognize everyone for being a blessing to someone else this season. I think we really need to remember the reason for the season. And I'm so very proud of all of us who have said, you know what, I'm going to step in, I'm going to step up, and I am going to be a blessing to someone else this season. I'm just so very proud. Now let's let's get back into it with those who are wanting to be great and want to do great. And I truly feel like we all need to be traveling down this empowered and ready for 2021 before 2021 gets here. So let's talk about it, because I really want to empower you right now to stop thinking you have 2021 to step up your game. You don't want to wait. So some of us are, like I said, we procrastinating and we're waiting on 2021, saying, you know what, when 2021 gets here, that's when I'm going to step up and I'm going to work on XYZ and I'm going to be my best self and I'm going to this. But you can start now. Let me tell you something, child. We have to stop thinking that we have all of this time in the world, because we don't. You do not have all this time in the world to show up and show out, because we don't. If 2020 hasn't taught us anything, it has taught us and shown us that time is so precious. It is of the essence, and we should guard our time and spend our time wisely. Can you say that you're spending your time wisely? I'm just going to go out there and I'm just going to throw this out there, because I definitely feel like we do not guard our time. I feel like we have a tendency not to manage our time like we should. And I'm going to say that I am guilty of this as well. However, I recognize it. And I am doing better, because if you know better, you do better. But let's talk about time, because I think it's time for us to stop playing, stop being average and mediocre. It's time for us to act like we are trying to build a legacy. It's time for us to be fearless and go after everything that they said you couldn't have. And that thing that we have to wake up early in the morning to go get. So, when I started my coaching business, the radio station, when I started this show, people asked me, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And believe it or not, I got asked, "How am I going to do it?" And some even told me that I shouldn't do it, you know, and that I couldn't do it. The nerve of some people out there who will tell you that you can't do something simply because they feel like they can't do it. And that's a whole nother show. But I'm just saying, so when I started my coaching business, which happened years prior to the radio station and this show, there were so many negative people, so many naysayers who had so much to say about what I was doing, why I shouldn't be doing it. But guess what my response was? Guess what my response was and is and will always be. When people have something negative to say, I truly feel like they need to get them some business and stay out of yours. They need to stay out of mine. And we give them so much power. We give them way too much power to be in and make decisions. Because at the end of the day, when we decide not to move forward with doing, or having the things that we want in our life, it's because of the fact, 9 times out of 10, it's because of the fact, not just of our own self-doubt, but because we have allowed someone else make a decision for us. So we give them power. we give them power. And I feel like I have enough going on inside my business's box. So I have enough in my business box. I don't need anyone else trying to step in or, step in and tear anything up, try to stop anything, and trying to rain on my parade because the fact that I am making moves and taking action. That is truly what it boils down to, y'all. So if you want to be, do, and have whatever that thing is, and you are getting up making those moves, and someone else has something to say about it, I need you to tell them that they need to get them some business and stay outside of yours. They need to get them some business. I truly feel like we beat ourselves up enough, don't we? We beat ourselves up and we let self-doubt stop us from being, doing, and having what we want. But I refuse, and you should refuse as well, to not let anyone try to beat you up about your dreams. Try to stop you from, achieving those goals. Don't let anyone stop y'all. 2020 has been a crazy year, and we all know this. 2021, we can only hope that things are going to get better. But that doesn't mean that you cannot work on you. Okay? The world is still going to happen outside of us, but we can be working on us and being the better version of ourselves. And if that means that you want to go and start working on your business, writing your book, whatever that looks like, do it. Start working on a plan and do it. But I'm just going to say, because I threw out, me talking about this business box. And since I threw it out, I got something to say about this business box, because I feel like I have enough going on within my own business box. And I feel like that is a great way to transition in talking about another kind of box. So, we have to get to a point where we feel empowered and truly ready for 2021. And I have to tell you that your girl was truly feeling very inspired and empowered. And this is all speaking on this, speaking of box. So because I have been reflecting, and y'all know I have talked about this on shows before, how I'm reflecting, and December is just my go-to month to get ready and prepare. And I'm super fired up about December, and I want you guys to be fired up as well. But I have been reflecting, taking notes, and setting goals so I can be empowered and ready for 2021. Well, I have this jar, and I think I've talked about the jar before on another show. But my kids made this, so they decorated the jar. But it's a jar, and it's a mason jar, and they put empowerment quotes and things, and every time they put all these little notes, so they wrote them out on paper, or well, they actually didn't write them out. They printed them, typed it up, printed it off, and made it all fancy, and put all these little notes in the jar. And then I would pull, a note out every single day just to feel empowered, and so there was all kinds of thoughts and empowerment quotes and affirmations and all of that in this jar. And can I just say that it truly, truly inspired me and made me feel empowered and loved and all of that good stuff. So this year, I have decided, in conjunction with this jar, because we're going to continue the empowerment jar, I have decided to add a box along with this jar. Now, let me set the tone for this box, okay? I got this box. I got the box at one of the local craft stores. And on top of the box, it says follow your dreams. So it's this big box, it's pink and have all these flowers on it. It's really pretty. And it has follow your dreams on the top. And in the past, my kids and I have used it. So I didn't just recently purchase this box. We've had this box for some time, actually over a couple of years. And so in the past, my kids and I have used it to write down our dreams. And we would put it on like a sticky note or a notebook paper, and then we would put it in the box and check in with the box. And at the same time, as we're checking in with the box, we would use this box as a way for us to check in on our dreams and all that good stuff, right? So, and y'all hear the phone going off in the background, and that's okay because that's just lets you know that it's real deal Holyfield here. So we would use this box to check in with our dreams and our goals. And so let me just tell y'all that I think a course of almost a year passed, and we would open up the box. So we would open up the box periodically throughout the year. But going into the next following year, we would pull everything out of the box, look over it, and realize that all of the goals and the dreams that we put on that box, we have accomplished. Like it's happened for that year. So, of course, that makes me really, 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 really excited because of the fact that, we would have the things, we would put down our dreams and goals and everything in that box, and we would believe it and we would be claiming it. And that would go on to be our reality. And that's exactly what happened. So, I am using this box this year as my 20, well, actually, I shouldn't say this year, next year as my 2021 manifesting box. And so before you start and say, oh, so you're just going to kick the kids out of the box. No, the kids and I, actually the whole family, are going to write down our dreams, our goals that we are all wanting to manifest in 2021. And when I tell y'all, I am extremely, extremely, extremely excited. Oh, I am super, 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 super excited. And I am believing and praying, and we are going to be taking action to make 2021 a better, actually a much, 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 much better year than 2020. So let me tell you a little bit more about this amazing, box and what is going inside of it. I will be writing out my word for the year. And I think I've shared this before that every single year I create a word for that year. Just so happened that this year my words were growth and success. Now, I have not really decided. Well, I shouldn't say that because I kind of have a word that I feel like is going to be my word, but I'm not going to share that with you all until next week. I'm really, really excited, but I'm still just, I'm still praying about it. And I want to make sure that that is the word that I'm truly wanting to not just put in the box, but want it to be the year of whatever that is. So I will be sharing my word for the year next show, but I'm going to add my word for the year. I'm going to add a mantra or motto. And so normally I do this, again, this is something that I do every single year. This year it was think big, plan bigger, achieve the biggest. And I've actually had that for the last couple of years. So we'll see how that goes, because again, I will be letting you guys know what my new mantra is going to be for 2021. And then I'm going to put my intentions and my desires in everything that I truly, truly want to manifest in 2021 based on my vision board and the 5 key areas of my life. So the financially, spiritually, your personal, professional growth, health and wellness, and then relationships. And it's going in my manifesting and follow your dreams box, okay? I really want to encourage you guys because I am going to do this along with my family. So we're each going to be adding things into this box, and I'm really, really excited. And I encourage you guys, do it with your family. Get you a box, and it doesn't have to be a fancy box. But I feel like, why not get a fancy box? I'm just saying, get your family together and explain to them that it's a family project, and everyone, like each and every one of us has a dream and a goal that we want to accomplish. And why not work together on accomplishing that goal? So that manifesting box is a good way to, just another way to stay connected and feel connected with your family and some of their goals and dreams. You may be surprised on some of the goals and some of the dreams that your family shares. But it's an opportunity for them to write their goals and dreams down, put them in the box. And but I will say that before they put them in the box, I think that they should read them out loud to everyone so they can hear themselves, so they can feel it, and so that they can believe it, so they can affirm it as well and visualize it. Oh, that's so important. You want them to be able to visualize it as well. So after everyone reads it out loud, then you can just put all of the dreams and, the goals into the box, and you begin to hold each other accountable for that. Isn't that, I truly feel like it is so amazing. I love family activities and projects. And this one is so empowering, and it will help you empower your kids and your hubby. It'll help everyone just feel empowered to accomplish their dreams and take action. And another part that I truly, truly love about it is that you can be creative with it. So you can decorate your box. As I said, you can decorate the box, make it and turn it into a family project, to where everyone adds a little piece of something to the box that they can, decorate it. And then decide how you want it to be and when you want your family to open the box. So we, as a family, normally have family meetings. We have weekly family meetings. And so that is a great time for us to pull out the box and read over what we've added and visualize it and then put it back in the box. And then don't forget to celebrate success as a family. That's so important. So I will be checking in with you all about your family projects, your manifestation box, and I will be sharing. I'll be sharing my little nuggets, and I'll be sharing my nuggets with you guys as we just carry on through the year, and as we initially start our manifesting box for 2021, so that we can feel empowered and ready for 2021. So we have, and this is so crazy because we literally have one more show for the year, and we are going to have a blast kicking out 2020 and welcoming 2021. So in closing, let me just say to y'all, be sure to tune in next week. I don't think you amazing people hear me. Please be sure to tune in next week, because I have a huge announcement that I'm going to be making. I'm super excited. Super, super excited. So, in closing, please remember to be intentional. Be intentional, amazing people, and be empowered. And I need you all to have a great day on purpose. Until next time, be blessed and stay safe.
Thank you for listening to the Empower Hour with Jaresha, where Jaresha speaks with leaders influencers, and motivators who share their journey in personal and professional growth, empowerment tips, lessons learned, and keys of success that will empower you to your best self. Follow Jaresha on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jaresha Moore, and visit www.empoweronpurpose.com. Remember to be intentional and be empowered, and have a great day on purpose.